Hi there guys, it is Sincerely here and welcome back to the channel. Today I am back with another video for you all, and today I am back with a very fun and awesome build. I don't know, I just really like this build a lot. This build is actually a remake. This is on the Pancakes a lot, so this is going to be a remake of the Pancakes house several generations after the Pancakes have died and moved on and their legacy has continued, you know, kind of thing. Basically, this build is for my save file. I don't want to give too much away about the Pancakes at this point in time because first of all, I haven't really figured out their storyline, but second of all, in addition to that, I just want to wait until you guys see my save file. I'm very excited. I'm nowhere near close to finishing the save file. However, I'm just very excited about it because it's something that I've been working hard on and I just love it so much, you guys. I currently have about like maybe 4 or 5 builds in Willow Creek, and I've done 1 or 2 builds in 2 other worlds, so as you can see, it's not very far along. However, we are getting there, and you know, I kind of have like a good schedule now for like videos and stuff, so I don't know if I'm gonna like record every single build that I make for the save file. However, we'll see, because I do like recording videos. However, it is a little bit of a hassle just because it's always like nerve-wracking that the footage isn't gonna get like rendered right, or it's gonna just end up something's gonna happen, you know, so I just get very nervous. But it's okay because we're here now. It's great. We're having a grand old time. Anyway, so yeah, that's just like that. And this is like a remodel of the Pancakes house, as I said, so it's definitely different. And let me just say, I had so much fun building the exterior of this house. The inside, not so much. But the outside, I had a really fun time building it. It honestly came to me so naturally. It was so nice. It was just like one of those builds when you build and you're just like, oh, this is all coming together so great. And I'm really like proud of myself because this build I feel like really shows how far my building skills have really come in a while, because like, I don't know, I got so used to be very scared to like build anything without making mistakes or something. And now, I mean, look at this build is very stylish and I like her and she looks good, you know what I mean? So I like it a lot, and I'm just very proud of myself because I feel like I've just improved a lot in building, and maybe that's dumb, but I think it's pretty cool. And I don't know, it's just fun to look back and see like your older builds. And honestly, it's so funny. Like, I want to do one of these videos one of these days where I react to like one of my older videos because girl, there's something else. And I have a lot of videos on my channel that are privated, so a lot of videos you guys can't even see anymore. Like my city living let's play, I mentioned it recently in one of my videos. I believe it was cottage living, where I mentioned like Bridget, and just for like a split second. And if none of you are probably from that era in my life, like I was literally, oh gosh, I was like 14 at the time, and for reference, I'm 19 now, so yikesies a lot. No, you don't want to see that. But it was a time in my life, and we appreciate her. She was a good old time, but also not a great time in my life. I was going through a lot of crap, and we're much better now, in a much better place, but it was an interesting time in my life, as I can just reflect back on say I would love to do a video where I reflect back or like react to my older videos, because honestly it's just something that I think is so funny and hilarious, and like something that is so ridiculous, because I was literally, when I started my YouTube channel, I think 12 or 13, I can't remember. I think I was 12. But I just remember, like, I want to tell you guys one of these days, like, the whole backstory of why I started my channel, and just, I guess, my inspiration and where it all came from, because I feel like I was one of those people that was not really involved in the Sims community, and then just, boom, all of a sudden, like, I became obsessed, you know, and it's kind of a whole long story, and I don't know, I have pride and joy in the story in a sense. That's kind of weird, but I just kind of, I don't know, I love the story, and it's kind of near and dear to my heart. And actually someone I used to play Sims with just recently contacted me like a couple of months ago, and I believe I mentioned it on my channel, but I really can't remember if I did. But that was a very interesting situation, like, to say the least. I don't know, like, we played The Sims when I was like, gosh, I was like 15 at the latest, but not even then, probably like from age like 10 to like maybe 13, I don't know. We played for a long time, and she would just bring over her PC, and like, I was so impressed how she was able to play The Sims 3 on her Mac computer. First of all, I had never had a Mac computer at that point, so I was like, whoa, a Mac computer? What is that? And then I was just like, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was very impressed with that. But then in addition to that, my computer sucked so bad. I could not run The Sims 3 on it, and it was just not a fun time. So yeah, but anyways, so enough about that. So we're just kind of building the inside of the house right now. We were just kind of making the floor plan, and honestly, the floor plan was a little bit confusing to make, and I might do this. I don't know if I will, because I haven't figured out the storyline for these characters of this new generation. Because so basically for my save file, I don't know if I mentioned this or not already, but I know I've mentioned it in other videos, how my save file is kind of like into the future, like 5 generations after everyone, after like 5 generations after The Sims kind of thing. And I just love it so much. I'm absolutely obsessed. So I'm really excited to see where their storylines take them. I kind of like have an idea of it, but I'm not completely sure. And I was kind of thinking there was like that whole idea in the meme behind like the Dream Decorator pack where like Bob and Eliza had separate beds, and I just thought that would be so funny if I did this, like they still have separate beds, kind of thing. However, the one thing that I'm a little like upset about is I wish I had stayed more true to like the Pancakes house, but I was just having a fun old time. I'm guessing like at this point they've completely ripped down the original house and they've just have this whole new house, here. I mean, that's fine and all, but it just like I wish that I had like stayed original to like the original build-ish kind of thing. But I might do that for some other builds, like the Goths house. Like obviously we're gonna see the Goths, like you can't not. However, I have a feeling, like I kind of have an inkling that I don't want like the land grabs lineage to go on. I don't know. Is that just me? Maybe like Johnny Zest as a kid or something. I don't really know. It's so funny though. I was just thinking, like, if anyone heard me talk about this, they'd be like, what the heck are you talking about? I feel like there's so many memes out there about that. Like, I don't know, just so funny. So many funny things like that. The Grim Reaper is in their backyard. I don't know if you could see him or not, but he's back there. He's chilling. He's vibing, because I had to kill off a bunch of Sims because, like, I don't know, you can't just delete Sims and they'll still be in the family tree. Like, I don't think that's a thing. So yeah, there he is. He's just chilling. He's vibing. And I mean, honestly, it's such a vibe. He's floating on the pool. That's how it is. But yeah, I tried to stay true to the outside a little tiny bit with like the way in which the like the like garden area and how it works there. So I don't know if I really stayed true to it, but we'll see. I wish like for my save file, I was trying to figure out whether or not to do like just do base game, and I may do that. Like part of it may be base game completely, just because I don't want people to like be like, oh, I can't use this pack, or I can't download this save file because now there's a bunch of missing items. And I feel bad because I do have most of the packs. I don't have every single pack, however I do have most, and I'm not saying that in a bragging way, but I'm just saying that in like I have most of the packs, and it's kind of frustrating because like I don't want people to download my save file and then be frustrated because every single item is missing in the house. So I tried to be cognizant of that when I was building this house, and I don't know how well of a job I did, but if you just have base game, girl, I am like so impressed by you. Like honestly, I don't think I could do base game anymore. Like honestly, and it's so funny because I played with the Sims 3 base game for years. Like I had Sims 3 base game for years, and I never that was all I played, like Sims 3 base game, and I didn't even know there was such thing as expansion packs until like I was like probably like 12. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. And then custom content, I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh my goodness, all of these things. And even in The Sims 4, I was really patient about like not getting custom content. For one, I was really afraid that my computer would crash on me because I didn't have a great computer at the time. And secondly, I was a little nervous because I was hesitant about the idea of downloading custom content because it's just kind of a scary thing, like you don't know what to expect. And like in addition to that, like you don't know what you're downloading. You kind of have to go by like the main people, and I'm not as great about that now. However, I'm sure I've gotten viruses on my computer. However, I shouldn't say that because I'm gonna jinx it. But let's cross our fingers and hope I don't have a virus on my computer. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, we're just still working on the outside. This outside is taking a freaking long time. I really don't know. So yeah, but anyways, so I have some exciting news to tell you guys. Oh my gosh. So I feel like in these speed builds, this is like the one type of video that I can just talk to you guys about anything, and I hope you guys are chill with that because I love just talking about anything and everything with you guys. Honestly, it just feels like such a vibe to me, and I don't know, it's so nice like to just talk to the internet, anyways. So I have some news. I got a job, which is very, very exciting. I'm very excited about it because I have been wanting a job for a while to work at a coffee shop. So I'm working at a coffee shop, which is very exciting. I'm very excited about it. It's just like a cute little quaint coffee shop and I'm obsessed with it. But I'm starting tomorrow on Monday, which I'm recording this on Sunday and you guys will see this on Tuesday. So I will let you guys know how it goes in my next speed build, which I don't know when that even is going to be. So guess we'll see. But for right now, this is what you got, and maybe I'll update you because I do have a cast video coming out in a couple of weeks. So maybe I'll update you guys then. However, this is what we know, you know? I'm really nervous though because I don't know. I'm like, I can pay attention, but like when I was doing the interview, I feel like I was not paying any attention at all. And I feel like a terrible human being because I was so nervous. I was just like, I could not even think. I was just like, You know, when you're like, when the other person thinks you're paying attention, but you're really not, like that's how I felt. And they were just like, wow, you're a really good listener. I'm like, yeah, I'm a great listener, you know, great, obviously. But oh my God. So I'm really nervous about it. And I don't know, it's exciting, but it's also really nerve wracking because again, how am I going to balance everything in my life? You know, I'm in school right now too. Well, I'm not in school right now, but I will be in school in the fall and I'm in college and I've obviously talked about that a million times, but, I'm just nervous. I'm really nervous, you guys. But I'm excited because the people there are so nice, like nicer than anyone I've ever met in like the service industry. They are the nicest. Like honestly, some of the nicest people I've ever met. So I'm excited about it, but again, nervous. So I guess we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be interesting. I don't know. But yeah, so right now we're working on the inside of the house. And like I mentioned earlier in this video, I was not having it with the inside of the build. I was kind of getting really frustrated with the inside of the build. I don't know why I was getting so frustrated with it. I just couldn't do it. You know, for some reason it was just really frustrating to like, you know, put things down and like figure out how things go. And it was just, I don't know. I just felt like it did not look at it good at all. And I mean, it was probably just my perfectionism just being like annoying, but like, honestly, it was frustrating because I felt like the vibe was just kind of weird, but I think I try to fix it up. So I think it's fine, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. But this is what we have so far. She's cute. She's cute. And I did use some new items from Cottage Living, talking about not using items from packs. Wow. Okay. But I did use some items from Cottage Living, not a whole ton. Like actually the couches from Cottage Living, which I do love. That couch is super amazing. And I feel like it's very versatile. Like honestly, what I want to do, and I don't know when I want to do this because I don't know when I'll have time, but I really want to build like a cute little like industrial kind of like maybe penthouse or even like, I don't know, just an apartment in San Myshuno. I think that would be so fun with that couch, that like blue couch that I put down right here. I think that would be so cute. I can just see that as such a vibe. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I love that couch. I love so many new items from Cottage Living. I know I already talked about that in my last speed build, but honestly, the things in this pack or in that pack are so amazing. I really love them and they go well with every other pack. Actually, I feel like that's something the Sims team does really well. Besides spooky stuff, is this called Spooky Day stuff? I don't really even remember. Besides Spooky Day stuff, I feel like every pack is very cohesive with each other and I feel like it all goes really well together, and honestly, that is such a vibe. Thank you, Sims team. So yeah, it's just so many things. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about this build. I just love it so much. And I'm just so excited about my save file because it's just going to be so exciting. I'm so excited. I have no idea when it's going to release. Probably won't release for like another year. I know I announced it like back in March of 2020, so it's been a while. And I obviously haven't worked too much on it, but we're getting there. But yeah, in other news, so for a long time, so when I started my eco lifestyle let's play back in June, was that when the pack came out? I don't really remember. June or July of 2020. I like was kind of like had started to figure out how to like make let's plays and like make them good, you know, because I feel like before in the past I feel like my let's plays are just all over the place and really messy, and I feel like I first of all didn't have a really good like planning program, if that makes sense. Like I didn't really have like a good place to like plan things, and I didn't have like a good, I don't know, it just wasn't a good vibe. So I just was like frustrated with that, and so I would use notebooks and just didn't really work out for me. But now I have Notion, and if you guys don't have Notion, there's students can get it for free, so just saying. But it is honestly such a lifesaver. I use it every freaking day. I use it throughout my day, and this is not sponsored, but you could probably already tell. If they could sponsor me though, like, that would be very nice. Like, honestly, I'd be all for that. But anyways, Notion, such a good program. OMG. Anyways, so I was using my Notion to plan out my Let's Plays because I was kind of resistant for a long time about like planning out my Let's Plays. But since Cottage Living has come out, I've wanted to plan out my Let's Plays because I'm kind of like, I don't know what exactly direction I'm going in with my Let's Plays. And this has given me a really good direction. And maybe that kind of takes the magic out of the Let's Play per se. But I think it's really good to plan it out, and I think it helps me to just get even more excited about the Let's Play. And I planned out Cottage Living last night, and I just could not stop thinking about it this morning, or last night when I was trying to go to sleep, and then this morning I was like, oh my god, I love this so much. And like when I started Eco Lifestyle, like what I was saying is like I was trying to figure out how to make my Let's Plays good, and I didn't really know exactly how to, and I don't think I exactly knew what I was doing at the time. And I mean, not that I completely know what I'm doing now, but I feel like I know better as to what I'm doing than I did back in 2020, summer of 2020. And I just feel really happy and excited about it because like, oh my gosh, there's so many things, so many exciting things. And I'm so excited because this Let's Play just gives me so many fun vibes. And I think another thing that I really like about like the Let's Plays, like I planned out Snowy Escapes, I finished planning out Eco Lifestyle, and I finished planning out Cottage Living. However, I didn't plan out 100 Baby because that's a challenge, there's not much storyline to that, but regardless, I planned out those 3 Let's Plays, and I'm just so excited, and each one kind of has like their own little theme to it, and this is just the storyteller in me, but I'm just obsessed with it. Like, honestly, so good. Like, I can't. I love it so much. And I know I've talked about this before, and I still haven't finished it, but it was a long time ago when I talked about it, is I like love storytelling, and I've been working on this novel for about 3 years called Snowflakes, and I am literally obsessed with it. It's my baby. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I love it so much. But I've been working on it, and I'm so obsessed, and it's just like the storyteller in me just comes out so much when I'm like planning out these Let's Plays. And I have this one other Let's Play that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. However, I haven't gone into it because I'm just nervous because I want to make it perfect, and I've also never like planned it out completely. And every time that I go ahead and try to start planning for it, I feel like another pack comes out, or just like another thing happens, or I start another Let's Play or something along those lines, and I get really frustrated. Like, I was gonna have it come out in May, but then obviously I was like, no, Cottage Living's coming out, so I can't have that happen. So I was like, okay, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna do that. So just gonna push it back a little bit more. But I have this whole storyline planned out, and the day that I release it will be so exciting. It'll like make my heart so happy. However, it's more of a storyline based Let's Play, and it kind of makes me nervous because I feel like most Let's Plays are kind of like either you do a legacy, or you do a challenge, or you do like an expansion pack related Let's Play. Like, there's nothing really storyline. Like, there are some, but like not a lot out there, and I really want to make mine story based, and I think that's really where I'm coming from, and I'm like nervous that I won't be able to pull it off or something. I don't know, that's just me and my anxiety. But regardless, I'm excited because one day it will come out, and I'm very excited. Maybe it'll come out next May. I don't really know, but that may be a hint for what something in the Let's Play, something about the Let's Play. But besides that, I just have so many things. Like, after planning out all of my Let's Plays, I have so much inspiration. Like, I want to do so many more Let's Plays. I have so many ideas. Like, there's so many of those, like, like legacy challenges, like the Not So Berry challenge, or like, I'm trying to think, like the Family Dynamics challenge. At least those are the ones I've seen circling around YouTube for a while now. However, I feel like I want to do one of those, but then again, I get afraid because I'm like, how do I pull this off? How do I do this? And all of these things. And I get really nervous, and I'm like, can I pull this off? I don't really know. And then there's always the factor of like, oh, a new expansion pack coming out. So can I really like do all of this? Like, I don't really know. And I'm at my limit. I'm maxed out at 4 Let's Plays. Like, I can't do anymore. And so hopefully I finish Eco Lifestyle before the next Let's Play comes out. Or not next Let's Play, the next expansion pack comes out, because I love doing like expansion pack based Let's Plays, because I always love finding new things about Let's Plays and whatnot. And honestly, I just love finding new things about The Sims. Like, that is my honestly a hobby of mine. It's just finding new things out about The Sims, like new fun facts, new things, and it's just honestly the greatest. And like I literally watched like these videos like back to back to back. I forget who they were by, but it was like these videos of like 10 things you didn't know were in The Sims, and I was like, bro, this is so cool. I didn't know this was in The Sims. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed, you know, and this is why I love The Sims. Just saying. There's just so many things I feel like I've yet to discover in The Sims, and I would love to do like a not so berry challenge or something along that lines, because you know you get to discover a lot about the game. However, I feel like I'm a little bit nervous if I were to do like a not so berry challenge, just for the fact of, and this is so dumb, it's like finding person to mate with who has like the next hair color or the next color of the not so berry challenge. Like if you go in with mint generation, and then the next generation is like red or raspberry or whatever, and then you have to like freaking like find a person with red hair, and it's like, how do you do that? You know, it's kind of challenging. So trying to figure that out. I would like to, but I don't know. But once I finish Eco Lifestyle, which I'm hoping, I don't think it's going to finish up in September, but I think it will finish up in the next couple of parts. I think it will, not next couple of parts, probably like part 25. I'm guessing. We're on part like 13 right now, I think. Or that's the next part. Yeah. So, or is that the next part? Or was that, I think that was what I just uploaded. Anyway, so let me tell you a little bit about this room. I am obsessed with this room. I love this room so much. It's very simple. It's very like, not a whole lot going on in there, but I just love the like black aesthetic to it. I don't know. I just think it's so good. Like the dark colors just work so well together, and this room just gives me all the vibes. And honestly, I'm not a big person for like dark colors, because if you've seen my room, which you haven't, actually you guys have, because in my face reveal video I did show you my room. And my like room is very colorful, and I was like unsure about this at first, but I love this room. I really, really love it. And it's just like, there's like the reds and the blacks, and it just, oh, it looks so good together. I'm obsessed. And honestly, I'm not much of like a designer, but I feel like I did well on that room. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna like pat myself on the back a little bit, but I think it's a good room. It's beautiful. It's cute. It's awesome. Anyways, so now we are getting onto the last room in this house, and this is the master bedroom. Now it's kind of funny because I feel like in The Sims, like I don't see many people who do master bedrooms in The Sims. Like I feel like every bedroom is like around the same size. And I mean, I kind of do the same thing too, but anyways, so this is the master bedroom, and I tried to keep it kind of low key because I didn't want to like, you know, it's always hard to do master bedrooms. I think that's the thing, you know, it's like there's never a perfect thing that you can do with master bedrooms. And so I was just kind of struggling with it a little bit, but we got it. We're good. We awesome. And I mean, you see the gray theme, and I kind of like it. I honestly am kind of vibing with it. Like, I'm not going to lie. So I did like it, and I love the window seat. Like, honestly, if we could use window seats, if Sims could sit in window seats, OMG, I could not. I don't think I could hold myself together. I think I would cry. There's just so many things in The Sims that I'm just like excited about to experience, but then so many things that I want in the game that I like need, but like I still need to experience so many things, if that makes sense. Like I still have many things I need to experience, but so many things I still want in The Sims. Anyway, that's my rant for today. Hopefully this video is somewhat cohesive, but I'm going to go. So I hope you guys all enjoy, and I hope you all have a magical day, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye guys.